I request our guest of honor, Sri Mukul Rohatgi, Attorney General of India, to address the guest.
Shri Arora, Chairman, Dr. Lekhi, President-elect, Dr. Arun Agarwal, President-elect, Dr. Vinay Agarwal, Dr. SCL Gupta. Of course, he was with me in the day also. And Dr. K. Agarwal, Vice President, IMA, and my brother-in-law also. First of all, many thanks to all of you on the dais and your organizing committee for calling me here. It's a great honor and privilege to be facing so many doctors. In fact, I'm rather scared because I don't want to have a brush with doctors. Luckily, till now, I have not had much. But I am not new to the DMA or to the doctors in Delhi. I see a lot of friends on the dais and in the audience, starting with my oldest friend and my classmate, Dr. Naveen Dang. We have been together, I think now for 55 years, because we started in class 1 in modern school around 1960. I have also had the privilege of appearing in courts for a large number of doctors, including surgeons and nursing homes. And I remember a couple of years ago, a lot of nursing homes were ordered to be closed in Delhi because of certain rules, and we managed to get a stay from the Supreme Court. And the doctors sitting on the dais tell me that the stay is still in place and the nursing homes are flourishing. So it's good to see. But I have had an occasion or two to see some very disturbing cases of doctors in courts where some doctors who are highly qualified were being persecuted, not prosecuted, persecuted. And one such doctor was, I remember Dr. Desai, who was in the Tata Cancer Institute in Bombay. He was harassed by the husband of a patient on whom he did not operate. Some other associate doctor operated, and she died about 2.5 or 3 years after the operation. Yet the husband thought that this doctor, being in charge of the whole department, he is responsible. And finally, somehow the courts took a very strange view and convicted him for negligence, despite the fact that he didn't operate. He was sentenced to 1 day's prison. Finally, we went to the Supreme Court. He was concerned with really his honor and not that 1 day, which is, that you sit in court for 1 day and the punishment is over. It is called till the rising of the court. And the Supreme Court finally took a view in favor of the doctor, and he could regain his honor for which he had fought for a number of years. I would request, now that the Honorable Minister is here, the Minister is a good friend. He has been a prosperous and a famous lawyer. So he is equally aware of the problems which are being faced by doctors. And I would request him, with whatever little assistance I can do at my command, that we must have a look at the Consumer Act, wherein doctors are treated equal to, let us say, a shopkeeper or a person manufacturing a car, without realizing that a doctor has a very, very difficult and an intricate job. The job is such that there is no black and white. Different views may be possible. Different approaches may be possible. One may work hard, but yet the result may be unsuccessful. But that does not mean that the doctor is guilty of providing substandard services. And if this minister continues you will find that doctors will not be courageous, will not go the extra mile, and will say that look, it is impossible to treat such a person, so best go to a government hospital. Ultimately, the patient will suffer, and the nature of doctors that we have seen, starting from Dr. Bidhan Chandra Rai, and those glorious traditions that you will save a patient come what may, those standards, will start slipping. I think that is one important core area which has to be looked at. And I am sure the Honorable Minister, and I request all you doctors to go on pestering him. He is very patient, he won't get annoyed, but get after him and have it done. I must tell you that doctors are seen as alter egos of a higher being akin to God, because you can save lives. As far as lawyers are concerned, their job is rather materialistic, because people are fighting over property, whether it's family, whether it is brothers. Ultimately it comes down to property and to money, and therefore our approach after a number of years in the profession is rather cut and dried. I would like to maybe end here and not take too much time, but last with a joke on lawyers. And the joke is, Minister, a doctor asked a patient who required a heart transplant, she said, I can get you a heart for $10,000, which is the heart of a priest. So the heart will be as good as gold. I can get you a doctor's heart, which is like platinum, maybe $20,000. Heart of a billionaire, maybe $50,000. But the heart of a lawyer will be $100,000, the most expensive. So the patient said, look, if all hearts are equal and they are all healthy, then why the hell should I pay 1 lakh when I can get it for 10,000? So the doctor said, the reason is that we had to go through a large number of lawyers to actually find a heart. So thank you and all the best, and I hope you carry it on.